Hey y'all, it's your girl Kenny here, and I'm back with another video. We're actually doing a life update today. Oh, hold on. Hey guys, it's Kenny live from the editing room, and when I was in the process of making this video, I didn't really know what I was going to talk about. So I've kind of just talked about whatever. But now after editing, I've realized I can actually make this with substance for this live update that it is. But since I can't reshoot the footage of me taking out my braids, nor am I going to put braids in just for the sole purpose of taking out for this video, I'm just going to do a voiceover. But hi, welcome to my channel for those who are new. My name is Kenya. I don't even know if I can really call myself a YouTuber because I've never actually been consistent when it comes to making YouTube videos. But as I do, I've had a burst of inspiration and a lot of new ideas jotted down. I have a lot of videos that are in the works right now that are actually scheduled to be published, so we have a stream of content that's coming out. But there has been a lot of changes in my life. I started a new job and I got another new job, so now I'm working 2 jobs, and I've been going, I guess, through my, what would it be called, like seasonal depression. I think that is something that attacks me because I have my ups and downs, and when my downs come, they like, you can just tell, like, my room gets a mess and my schoolwork starts like slacking, and I have recently just come out of that that depression, and I'm finally getting back on track, and that means that the YouTube videos are going to be prevalent. My room is going to be clean. I'm just inspired to do more, and I've been having a lot of ideas in terms of business, a lot of newfound peace and stuff. I think I've been getting a lot more spiritual these past couple months, even though I've been struggling with some things, but I've just been praying on it and leaving it to God at this point. So I for lack of a better term, I'm just seeking to live my best life as long as I'm allowed to. But yeah, I think one of my problems on this platform is that I don't really have a niche per se. I kind of just want to make videos about what I like to do and what I personally want to see, because I just can't limit myself to one thing. I just can't limit myself to doing hair, because I don't even do my hair like that. I'm lazy. I can't just do makeup videos because I don't just do makeup. Lifestyle videos, my life. I just want to make content that I need at the time and that I think is interesting, and I'll just do it that way. So yeah, this isn't really a niched I know a lot of content creators, when they talk about growing your subscribers, that you need to have a niche, but I think my niche is that we don't just have one niche. I don't just fit in one box of what I'm supposed to be and how I'm supposed to be, and I feel like I go through these motions of struggling whether or not that I can actually make content if it's all over the place. But I feel like once I get into the handle of it, it's not going to be all over the place. It's just going to be how this content is. Like, that's how it's supposed to be, because I know I want to do my little vlogs. I know I want to do this where I do my hair. I know I want to do stuff when I'm talking about beauty. I know what I want to do stuff when I'm talking motivation or just doing lifestyle or just being, because I don't want to give anybody the impression of people who don't know me that I have this perfect life, it's all put together. I wish I had a perfect life that was all put together, but quite frankly, that's just not realistic by any means. But yeah, I also was taking my braids out. I think I only had them for I think it was about 2 weeks, but I was ready to take them out. I don't know. I get so bored looking at my hair. I just get tired. I want to switch it up. And the bad thing is that those braids took me 3 days. And not even because it took me forever, but because I had to keep stopping to go to work and stopping to go do something, that it really took me forever, because they weren't even long. I think they're only 44 inches down my back, and that is not long to me, I guess, because I've had longer. But the process of I think the thing that took me the longest is the parting. I don't know why parting always takes me so long, but it's so hard for me. I did the TikTok hack, which is you use airplay mode to your TV on it, so that helps me. I think the only bad thing about it is that the TV is the mirror image and not the actual image, so you have to reverse direction. Is that how you say it? you have to like put it in the opposite direction of where you want your hand to go, is how you need to move your hand so you can see it through the mirror. So I guess that was the only bad thing. But as far as life updates go, yeah, I just been dealing with that depression, man. That, because I feel like my depression isn't like, you know, the typical depression, but it's kind of like a thing that I see in myself. Is like I'm not as structured as I tend to be, because, you know, I'm actually a routine based person, and I like when I have a routine. And recently, due to some familial issues right now, I've had to get out of my routine, and it's been affecting my internal schedule. And now daylight savings is here, and now my sleep schedule is all messed up. And you know what? I really don't appreciate that at all, because it's like I done finally was trying to get back to where I needed to be, right? And now I don't feel the extra hour of sleep. I just feel more tired than I did before. I honestly think that they should take daylight savings away. I could have sworn they were passing a law about that. But thank you to all the pharmaceutical companies and all those sleep apnea companies that want their money, that said they want to keep daylight savings. And I just think that we all think that needs to go away. Because I think, how many other countries do daylight savings? I think the United States might be the only one. That might be incorrect. But I think now we're on Columbia time right now, as far as I know. But I don't know. Life has just been heavy, and I think that's just always going on. I really be so happy for the people who just be happy and their life just be so happy-go-lucky, and they don't ever seem to let anything bother them, because their lives may not be perfect, but they don't let those problems bother them to the point where they stop doing what they need to do, and they just keep it pushing. Like, I will just like stop, and I just be in my spiral, and then I just be getting emotional, and I just don't do what I want to anymore. Like, I have put myself on punishment. Like, I'm not allowed to touch the game until my room is clean, and I haven't touched the game in like a month. It's just sick, but I've been like cleaning my room like little by little every day, or at least somewhat. I gotta take this trash out. I just cleaned the car because that's been getting on me too. But I'm really trying to get back into what I do. I think that helps me get out the depression easier. That even if I know that I'm not happy, or if I'm going through something, I gotta just keep doing what I want to do, even if I don't want. Well, keep doing what I need to do, even if I don't want to do it, because it helps me better in the long run. Because I was doing really good at school, and now I'm about to start slacking again. I need that not to be the case, because I just had to pay for this semester out of pocket. I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more. It's expensive. It's $1,500 plus the other bills that I got. Well, I just don't want to do it anymore. So that's another thing that's been heavy on my noggin. I've had to put school first, so much that I wasn't even really working at the job that makes me money, because I wanted to make sure that I had time for school and I was doing my schoolwork done. I was also procrastinating, being lazy, but school has been the priority for that. And now I got this other job, and school has kind of had to be on the back burner a little bit, because I have to work to pay for school, and I can't register for classes until I have the money to pay for it. So it's just, I don't know, it's kind of like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place with that, because it's like, how am I supposed to have the money to pay for school if I don't work more so I can do that? But if I work more, that means school is slacking, and if I slack on school and I fail, then I have to pay for that class again. So it's a wormhole, and I feel like there should be an easier way for that problem to be fixed, but I just can't find that way to fix the problem yet. But besides that, I think those really been the biggest issues for these past couple months. School, or I guess friends and relationships would be another one. I think I kind of discussed this in my when I was getting ready for the date video, but like my friend circle has dropped like astronomically, And it's one of those moments where I don't know if I'm the problem or if the other person is the problem. Because I know I am difficult per se, as in I always have something going on. But I feel like I never made that the other person's problem. It was just something that I talked to them about. Because what else am I going to talk about if it's not something going on? Like right now. Like what was I going to talk about with you? It's going to be crickets. Just instrumental music because I had no substance to talk about. Like I feel like, ugh. But because of that, I've gotten a lot closer to the remaining friends the friend that I do have, which I hope is not a burden on him. But he says it's not, and that he enjoys it. So I'm gonna take him at his word. But relationship-wise, where do I even start with that? Spoiler alert, that person that I went on a date with, that did not work out. I just didn't have time for it then. And he was going through stuff that I just didn't know how to interact with. Because on some stuff, I think I do have an empathy problem. Because I just like won't care. And it's not even in a disrespectful way, but it's kind of like that doesn't affect me, so I don't care. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be rude to you about it. I just don't personally know how to deal about it. Like I don't know how to talk to someone who's grieving. Because me, when I'm grieving, I just want to be alone. Like I don't want. It's just oh yeah, look at my plant, y'all. My plant is big. I almost killed the crap of that plant. But I started taking care of it again, and she grew. I wish I had some pictures to show y'all. But I've had some plants in my room that I desperately need to replant. So I totally just got distracted. But I saw the plant on the video when I was talking about the relationship. So now I'm looking at my plants. But I gotta replant them. I think I just gotta buy some. I'm scared. The last time I got like soil, like from a bag, there was like bugs in it, and these plants are in my room. So like they would bring I can see the little white thingies that I don't know what they're called, the little bugs, and then the flies, the plant naps things when your soil is too wet, like they're in there. So I'm scared to buy soil to repot these plants. Plus I need to buy new planters because my plants are big as crap, and that's expensive. And I think one of the plants that I got right now, my room's like $20, and I don't understand why it was $20 because it's just a basic gray planter. I don't think it needed to be like that. So I want to get like not matching ones, but ones where they all work cohesive. Because if you see my room, well, y'all will probably see it in the video or something. My plants, like they're all like 3 different things. Like I got like 3 or 4 propagations, so they're in glass containers. And my mom gave me this other planter, and it's like metal tins. And then I have the green planter from my devil's ivy in my room, and then 3 baby plants that I got from Amazon, and then the other planters that came with the plants, and then a small terracotta planter for my cactus plant. So that's how the plants go. So I have to buy new ones. I just been procrastinating, but they are not doing what needs to be done for themselves because we don't have room to grow. So I just have to prioritize that before I kill these damn plants unintentionally. Alright, so what was I saying with the relationship? Oh yeah, empathy. I think it's my problem. If I don't care enough about that person, I don't care enough about their problems. Actually, I don't even know. I think it's just I just don't care. Because if I start to care, then it's going to involve me emotionally. And maybe I just haven't healed yet from the previous relationship where all I did was care. But that like sucks. I don't miss that. Because why do I care because you care? But that's disgusting to me. I don't want that for myself. Me personally, I don't like that. I don't want someone else's life to affect me so much that affects my life emotionally to the point where I'm ready to risk it all to make you happy. I don't like that. Because if that's what love is, I don't want that again. I don't want that. That doesn't, because I feel like that only hurts me in the long run. So I don't know how to deal with that, and that would put me off in like a bad way. Is that bad? I don't know if that's bad, but I mean, I didn't ghost him or anything, but I kind of just told him that there was a lot going on, and that maybe we just needed to break it off because we weren't in a relationship. We were just talking, just kind of break it off before. Cause I just didn't know how to deal with it, and I think I was honest, and I just didn't know how to deal with it because I knew I was getting that. Because this is before I got the job. When it was just me and the other job that I have, and then school. But I knew the second job was coming, and I knew it was gonna start getting busy because my sister was coming back from Colombia, and she was gonna be back over here. I just knew it was gonna be a lot to handle. My routine is gonna change, and it did, because I'm not blaming, but since she did come back, my routine changed, and it affects me because if something in my routine differs, then it messes up the rest of my planned activities for the day, and it just messes my schedule. And I think that hurts my mental more, because I'm more at peace when my room is clean and I know what I need to do, and I know that I need to wake up at 7 so I can get her dropped, so I can get my niece dropped off at her school by and fed by she's to be in school by 9 o'clock. I know after 9 o'clock I need to go to my meetings, and after my meetings I need to go home and then to either do my marketing calls or do schoolwork, and then after do my schoolwork I just eat, and then I go to class, and then after I go to class I go pick up my niece, like a routine. And when she got back, it's like that routine is gone, and I guess it's my fault, but I think I just didn't adequately prepare myself for that routine to be changed, because I knew when my sister was coming back that I was no longer going to be watching her children. Like, if I want to spend time with my niece, I'm going to spend time with my niece, like, as a normal auntie dude, but I was no longer the primary caretaker because she's back. So I figured that the mother is back, then the mother can be the mother, and she's been mothering. She's doing it, and it was hard for her to get into that routine, but she's getting into her routine, and I think she can get back in her routine. I need to start working on mine again, and I can see the progress in myself, of me getting my stuff back together, but I'm just not there yet. But the videos are coming. They're being recorded, they're being edited, they're being scheduled, they're being written down. The time is being allotted for them. So I'm making YouTube for real this time. And an important factor in my life, because I want to be able to do this consistently, and I want to get financially compensated from it too. So I have a higher incentive. I have a higher incentive of what I want to do with this, because now I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm no longer just forcing myself to just do one type video, because I'm just not one type person. I'm all over the place, and I feel like if I can find some way to tame the chaotic energy that I bring to the YouTube, then we can do something great, and I can be something with substance, and I can be something that helps people and helps people grow in spiritually, even, or health wise, or beauty wise, or lifestyle, or just be a motivational factor for somebody. I think has always been my dream, and if I speak it to an existence, then it will be so. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the biggest life update that I can give. Yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. I know it hasn't really been a while compared to the biggest breaks that I've taken with YouTube. So you guys are okay. You guys are okay. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and for listening and for stopping by. If you want to see more content that I'll put out, because honestly it's going to be a surprise for you guys as much as myself, then you can always subscribe, hit that like button if you like the video, and comment below if you're also going through something, if you've also been like going through it like this year. I think this year as a whole, it has just been a big reflection year, not just for me, but for everyone that I've been seeing, or for most people. It's been reflection. Like, it's teaching us a lot about ourselves, a lot of self reflection. Yeah. All right, bye, y'all. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Peace.